Hey y'all, welcome to our weekly meditation. So glad you're here. How's everyone doing? It's a little rough out there. So one of the things that I teach in my corporate or workplace programming is just being able to take kind of these mindful moments throughout our day. So if we don't have time to do a practice or commit to the 5, 10, 20 minutes, just taking these moments of pause throughout the day. And a lot of the techniques that we do in our practices, we can do. So we can observe our breath, we can do a body scan, all designed to just help bring us to the present moment. And one of the most effective practices I learned many, many years ago when I attended my first meditation training at the S.T.O.P Center, I think Deepak actually taught this, and many other teachers teach it as well, is this acronym of STOP. So it stands for stop, take a breath, observe, and proceed. And it's really effective to do throughout our days. And it's really the perfect metaphor, because that sign of stop literally is everywhere throughout our day. We see it at a stop sign, we see it at red lights. So today we're gonna kind of take that mindful moment practice and use it, kind of elongate it for our seated practice. So that's the plan today. So thanks for being here. As always, I'll invite you to get comfortable where you are, taking that nice soft downward gaze. And just taking a few natural breaths here. Just allowing yourself to just settle, making any micro adjustments that feel good and supportive for you. And as you feel ready, if it's comfortable for you, you can gently close the eyes. Just being with your natural breath cycle here, and just taking a moment to soak in what it means to stop in this moment. Just allowing yourself to be seated, knowing that everything you were doing before will still be there after our practice. Just allowing yourself to stop, to settle. Just the sensations of yourself sitting, whether it's in the chair, on the floor, or on your Pebbl. Just allowing yourself as you just settle in and just beginning to connect with the stillness within. Even though you're just sitting here, it actually may not feel very still. You might be having lots of thoughts or emotions, or your mind might feel really busy, which is all very normal. Again, just allowing yourself to be right here, right now, taking this pause. And then moving to the T of our acronym of taking a breath. So being very intentional with your breath in this moment, letting it take all of your focus, taking a nice deep inhale through the nose, and an exhale through the mouth. Just continuing for a few breath cycles. Like, you can begin to just inhale and exhale through the nose, but just beginning to settle in with the natural cadence and rhythm of your breath. Just acknowledging each inhale and each exhale. Thoughts arise, your attention drifts, just allowing yourself to come back to the breath, to this inhale, to this exhale. And then we'll move to the O of the acronym, to observe. So just observing as the breath is moving through your body, just allowing that non-judgmental awareness to become part of this awareness, part of your breath. If you feel yourself getting carried away by a thought or a story, just introducing that non-judgmental awareness and just gently bringing yourself back to the breath. Allowing yourself to just observe again how the breath is moving through your body. If an emotion is potentially surfacing up, again, using the non-judgmental awareness to just be with that emotion, not letting a story come into play, and just being with the physical sensations of that emotion. Feel a tightness or a warmth or a cooling or a pulsing. Just continuing to breathe as you observe whatever's arising in this moment without judgment. We move to the P of the acronym of just proceeding. So in this case, we're just proceeding with our practice. So just letting the breath be your point of focus. If you like, you can silently repeat in on the inhale and out on the exhale. Feel yourself distracted or irritable, just beginning the acronym again, allowing yourself to stop whatever's drawing your attention, taking the breath, observing and being with the breath, proceeding with your practice. Stay here for a few moments longer. I'll keep track of the time. You'll hear my voice when our time has come to an end. beginning to give yourself some deeper breaths. Again, just feeling the breath moving through the body, beginning to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Just checking in if there's a movement or stretch that's feeling good and nourishing and supportive. And as you feel ready, you can gently begin to flutter the eyes open if they're not already. So again, we use this as our seated practice, but it's a really effective tool when we're feeling overwhelmed or when we're feeling stuck, even though it can feel a little counterintuitive to stop in those moments. It provides just the grounding and the perspective to be in the moment and respond from that place versus reacting kind of irrationally or from an emotional space. So hopefully you guys will kind of put this into practice in your day-to-day, whether it's just in the moment or as your seated practice. So we'll finish with a quote by Brené Brown, who I heard just announced her new book today. "We are all so busy chasing the extraordinary that we forget to stop and be grateful for the ordinary." Because the truth is, the ordinary is when life is happening. It's the in-between moment. So again, this is a really effective tool to kind of start appreciating and being present for those moments. So as always, thanks for being here, and we'll see you next week.